Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to this your weekly reading from the 1st of April up until the 7th of April 2025. Thank you so much for joining me. I do apologize, this reading is coming out late because I haven't had any internet, so I've had to redo the video. I couldn't upload it. It's been all sorts of things happening. This is Mercury, what Mercury does. But anyway, nevertheless, we are here and hopefully I can post this on Wednesday at some stage, hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyway, sorry about the lighting. I've just noticed it's not the ideal lighting. It is quite late on Tuesday evening as I'm doing this video again. Anyway, hope you all, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, my beautiful friends, to help support the channel. Of course, I am here and available to do private, personal psychic reading and healing sessions with you. If you do subscribe, you only pay $180 as opposed to the original new price of $200. It's for an hour. It's a combined reading and healing with an energy clearing and karmic release to remove blockages. So you only pay the $180 if you're subscribed to the channel. Now, what's happening astrologically this month? Let me just refer to my notes. So on the 1st, we do have a very important date. The moon in Taurus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. So we've also got the moon in Gemini. So you need to be very, very careful with important decisions that may arise suddenly. So there may be sudden things that happen. It doesn't have to be on the 1st. It could be, during this whole week that happens. But unexpected things can happen this week. So be aware of it. Be prepared. As I said in the monthly readings, I think that you all need to make sure that you've got your T's crossed and your I's dotted. Make sure you've got insurance. Make sure you're safe when you're traveling because unexpected things can happen. Now, over the global scale, as we enter this month, it is going to be very volatile, I feel. There could be all sorts of things happening all over the world. The floods already happened. I did predict a tsunami. I don't know if it's going to happen. Hopefully not. But there's a lot of floods. So this is the energy of Neptune, right? Pisces, the natural house of endings, is also here. So a lot of us are going through endings emotionally, to do with work and career, romances, ending old cycles. And Spirit is allowing us now to adapt a whole new cycle, a whole new way of moving forward together as a collective, to become stronger as a collective. And ultimately through this process, we need to leave situations and people and things behind, right? And it is for evolution, it's called evolution, right? So this week here, be aware, be very onto things, give yourself enough time when you travel, things like that. I just want to see the other important date that I've got here, which is, where is it here? Mercury direct in Pisces. There you go. So there may be news coming in that could be unexpected too. So Mercury rules communication. Pisces is a natural 12th house. So there could be some unraveling of information that you didn't expect to hear. There could be information from people from the past here. There's a whole multitude of things that can happen. But basically there is communication coming in, which is kind of allowing you to wrap things up, clear the air, move on, or reshuffle things, have a second chance at things, and put things right in order to move forward. So if for everyone's going to be different, this is general in nature, of course. I'm just giving you a whole multitude of things that could happen. But anyway, moving right along, let's use the Fairy Tarot and see what's coming up this week with the collective. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for the collective this week, please? From the 1st to the 7th. What is the energy this week, please, Spirit? Thank you. We've got the King of Wands. So this is news coming in. It can talk about a financial windfall or leadership skills. You're called to take action towards something this week here. An unexpected supporter of your case that comes in. So for some of you here, you'll get the support that you need. For others, you're being asked to take a stand and take action towards something that's important this week. We've got the Queen of Spring at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a partnership here. This could be very well a reconciliation here, right? So two people at odds with each other that are in separation. This is like the perfect couple, a divine masculine, divine feminine here. There may be news coming in. For some of you, there could be matters pertaining to parents that may arise this week, right? Or family matters too for some of you. But I feel for some of you, it's a week of healing around a relationship. We've got the Page of Pentacles here, which is attention to detail, which is somebody who's technically young. It could be an apology coming in or some type of an offer coming in that's a small offer, right? So it is being cautious here. If you are dealing with finances also, don't make any rash decisions, right? Do some research before. We've got the Ten of Swords. There you go. This is the end of a difficult cycle. The Ten of Swords is a sudden ending. So there could be a sudden ending around somebody, around you, sudden situation that happens. Could also be on the global scale, I don't know. But the Ten of Swords is a very difficult energy. For some of you here, there'll be arguments here to clear in the air around a relationship or situation for you this week, right? It is an ending. Could be a sudden ending. Could be an ending where a new start happens. You're having more clarity for some of you this week, maybe. And the Page of Wands. Wow. We've got 3 wands here. A lot of fire energy, a lot of frustrations. So do watch the arguments this week. Do watch the rebelliousness this week. This really, again, does talk about the need to take action. So, for example, taking action to sort out an issue that's been lingering for quite some time here that may have to do with professionals, banking, real estate, anything to do with those kind of matters, anything important, and on a grand scale you need to take action this week here. For some of you here, there could be meeting somebody last minute, out of the ordinary. Could have to do through friends or family that you may meet somebody. Not everyone, of course, this is just general in nature. It is a very fast-paced energy this week, I feel, with all these wands and fire energy here. There's a bit of a frustrating energy also. And we've got balance. So this is all about trying to get balance, healing situations, seeing other people's point of view. Compromising is what I want to say too. So if things haven't worked out here, it's all about compromising and understanding the other person's point of view. We don't need to agree, but kind of understand where they're coming from, right? Now, if you are making any important decisions here, don't rush into it, I feel, this week here, because it is a bit of a volatile energy. So wait until Venus is retrograde and then make your choice if it does have to do with long-term standing choices. The 8 of Spring, there you go, news coming in. Could be messages for some of you that you're waiting on. Definitely messages coming in for some of you here. Sudden, unexpected travel or changes here. Do let me know how this resonates so far, my friends, because for some of you, this may very well be playing out. And the 8 of Swords. So there's a lot of stress here, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. Feeling tied up, feeling kind of chained up here. It's like the devil energy here, right? So you need to take action, have confidence for what it is that you need to deal with this week. Some of you have been waiting on news around work and career. I'm picking up. You may very well hear this week or next week. There's a bit of stress around this. I'd say not to stress, to be patient around this. For others, you need to balance your life emotionally and get yourself back on track. And we've got, what is it here? Venus direct in Pisces also, which is going to allow you to do that. So the energies at the first half of the month in April will be a little bit heavy, but as we move into the end of the month, things will start to roll and get easier for us. Let's see what else Spirit has in store for you, my friends. Actually, let's use the Star Child Oracle. Who are these tarot cards from? Leanne Carpenter and Michael Kroon, the Star Child Oracle. For messages for this week, Spirit, thank you so much. We've got Awakening. Know who you are, DNA activation. Maybe you need to spend time in meditation and pray this week, working on DNA, upgrading DNA, moving yourself along spiritually here. So you know who you are. So stand in your power this week and believing yourself is what I want to say this week here. Right? It is all about awakening through difficult lessons and challenges. And it is all about karma playing out, my friends. We've also got healing, gentleness of love, realignment and transformation. There you go. So for some of you, it is about healing. It is about ending and healing situations, being gentle to yourself and to others around you, realigning yourself with the new way forward here, right? And transmutation, transformation. So changing, moving forward, evolving, right? Thank you for the lesson, Spirit. Allow me to move forward in my power. We've also got light language, universal language of oneness. This is energy of the collective, moving forward together. You are supported, right? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you are supported. Listen with your heart. So pay attention to your guides, to your spirit guides, to your angels. This is having compassion and mercy on yourself in situations that haven't maybe worked out for you in the past, right? And transmuting and clearing all that heaviness. You can work with the energy of Kuan Yin. We've also got the energy of abundance, beautiful energy coming in. Fullness of source, enough for all and open. Be open to abundance in all forms. And Venus is blessing us through these challenges, but also bringing us blessings here, new beginnings and starts. So work with the energy of Venus and allow us to Be open to receiving abundance in all forms. We'll do one more. We've got Way of Pearls, beautiful energy. So liminal space, new energies, trust, time of growth. So yeah, it is a time of change and growth, and it's never easy, right? It is all about integrating a new path forward for us. So it is about seeing where we were, where we are, where we want to go now, right? Wonderful energies. What I'm going to do now is use the Light Seers Tarot and pull the 7 days of the week for us. For this week, please, Spirit, give us guidance for the collective from the 1st to the 7th. Thank you, Spirit. Just deal the cards. Interesting cards. Bottom of the deck, what do we got? Wow, Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. Finances look great. Something that you're not aware of that may come in this week. Long-term issues being looked at. Could be financial issues being looked at, growing roots. So success when money and long-term is concerned looks very exciting and promising. Overall energy, King of Cups opening up. Checking in with Source, checking in with yourself. Being supported by the universe. Spending time praying and open up your heart to love. Love yourself, love situations, healing situations. Some of you are waiting on messages from a special person, and those messages are coming. Start of the week, we've got the Two of Pentacles. This does talk about the need to be balanced, to be practical. This is kind of balancing emotions, heart and mind, mind over heart matters, things like that. Be patient, juggling things. We are not out of the woods yet, my friends, but we will be very soon. Stay the course. We've also got Queen of Swords. This could be dealing with doctors, dealing with surgeons. For some of you, this could also be clearing the air and kind of fighting for getting the clarity and the advantage that you've wanted for some time. And it feels to me like you've had to fight for some things for some time, and the victory that you need is coming. So speak your mind with openness and truth. We've also got the Chariot, which reminds us that things are moving forward, but also we have choices to make, and it's up to us if we choose to stay or go, say yes or no, so that these decisions may very well come up for some of you this week. This is a wonderful energy of moving forward after a period of heartbreak, after a period of heaviness. We've got the Page of Swords also. Watch argumentative energies, watch sudden unexpected things, especially with knives and cuts and injuries. Be aware of that. There could be somebody spying around you that wants to come in and connect with you that hasn't for some time. And as I say that, we've got the Seven of Wands. So someone here is very argumentative, is very sure of themselves, and is holding back. There's some kind of frustration and anger here. I feel if you are dealing with somebody, the time is not right at the moment. Wait till Venus goes retrograde, because things still are a little bit up and down, and there still is an element of argumentativeness around this situation. But the Seven of Wands also can talk about fighting for what you want. So don't take no for an answer. Keep on chipping away slowly, and easy does it. We've also got the Ace of Wands, beautiful towards the end of the week, and you start new beginning, feeling reinvigorated, strong. Could be new start, a new beginning around the situation here. A whole new start. Could for some of you very well be around work and career and travel, because you've got the World, a whole new start, wrapping up difficult cycles. So the World card is in a wonderful energy, because it does talk about the worst is behind you and there's a new start ahead, which is exciting and optimistic. So it is very much this week about making choices and moving forward, embracing new beginnings and new starts, which I absolutely love. Now, to end this week's reading, I'm going to pull a few angel cards from the tarot deck to end our reading. What do we need to know? We've got the Five of Wands. So there is some conflict in the air. There are some argumentative type energies. Let that go. Don't get caught up in drama. Ten of Swords. Big endings, walking away from situations and old ways of doing things. So you're going to be putting to rest arguments, isolation, frustrations. We've got transformation, which is Uranus. Unexpected events can happen very quickly and suddenly. Could be sudden endings. Could be somebody coming back from the past to start an argument, to clear the air about something. For everyone's going to be different. There you go. There's the Knight of Wands too. So definitely news coming in. Be very aware if you are traveling or wherever you're going or whatever you're doing. Just be aware to be safe, to give yourself enough time. Don't rush, because there can be very volatile energies this week. And we've got the Death card, a new beginning, a new start. So there may, on a global scale, there may be sudden deaths, sudden things that happen out of the blue for some areas around the world. For others here, it is an ending of old cycles, of separation, of isolation, of anger and frustration and difficulties, and a whole new start happening. And one more, and we've got the Three of Cups, reconciliation and celebration. So for some of you here, there is reconciliation and celebration to do with a relationship or a friendship, or positive news coming in that's going to end a difficult time in your life. So it's a wonderful week. A lot of changes already starting to happen. Let's embrace it with all our hearts, my beautiful friends. And of course, we can work with the energy of Goddess Lakshmi, who's a goddess of good luck and fortune and abundance. And her mantras can be found online, calling in her energy and the energy of Venus. And of course, always ask your guardian angels and the angels to assist and support you every day. We are never alone. I think we'll leave it there. Have a wonderful week, my beautiful friends, and thank you for all your support, and thank you for being patient with this week's videos. Thank you, and bye for now.